me just go through this. What happened? Okay, I'll just. I don't even. How do I even explain? Okay, so you know how we had Joe on a hold, and we were holding him until Wednesday because there was something potentially happening on Wednesday, and we might have gotten a chance to get March back. So I got an email from Dulio. He said that Bass told him to go check on March. And so I was busy. I could not get into the server. And I sent him a message back. I said, all the info you need is on this report. Don't let him have a phone. Don't, supervise him, basically. I didn't really go into too much detail because I don't like doing that over quote-unquote email. So I basically told him, use your best judgment, reference the report. I didn't think I'd have to worry. And then, a couple hours later, he sends me another email and he goes, yeah, so Claire and her cadet talked to this guy with April. I left at some point. Hutch was there. And now I came back and March is gone. And the... Beaver bush had been vandalized. And I was like, okay, hold on, what do you mean? And so at this point, I'm like, okay, something horrible has happened. And so I logged in and I went straight to Beaver Bush. And they had broken him out of custody.
Hey.
Hey.
How's it going? How's it going, Team Mama?
I've been better.
Yeah, I know. And I know that you probably got a lot of shit to tell me, but I mean, this isn't... I really don't want you blaming yourself for this, Tessa, because this isn't your fault. Cleo and I aren't mad or disappointed or anything. Like, you have nothing to be just, sad about it or something. I don't know why you apologize.
Well, I do feel like it's kind of my fault that he got out, but...
Why would it be your fault?
We could talk about that if you want.
Yeah, I want to talk about it. I have to... I'm needed somewhere in 20 minutes, but it shouldn't take very long. So maybe we could meet up afterwards and talk.
All right. Have fun at your thing.
I will.
Hey, oh jeez. You look a little messed up. We should probably not talk under here.
Okay. So he texted me saying, I don't know why I believed you. I gave you so many chances. What if I told you I wanted to be cool? The repercussions will fall on you. See how it feels to lose your chance and others' chances at happiness. You're broken and refuse to be fixed. Keep living the lies you convince yourself are truths. I'm done trying to help you, done trying to deal with you. Just enjoy living life knowing I'm still alive, always watching. Goodbye, you, forever.
What does that mean?
Means I think
mean,
he's
sounds like a
done.
goodbye text.
Yeah.
Do you believe it?
I don't think he'd lie. I'm gonna be honest, he's always been brutally honest. And if he's done with Bryce and I, then I'm happy with that. But what about everyone else, you know?
How did he escape, Tessa?
I had him on a hold. He was being kept somewhere that I could keep a close eye on him. Somebody found out about that and assisted him in getting out.
Someone helped him get out?
Who would assist in helping
Was
him
it the
get
dude
out?
with the sweater vest? Wait, so they... Where were you keeping him held, if you don't mind me asking?
So, my priority for the whole situation, obviously, I was going to charge him at the end of it all for what happened to you two and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't want to be sent in to Parsons or to jail or a hold. So I agreed to hold him for 7 days while I got a raid together and all my paperwork. And I decided that it would be best to hold him at Beaver Bush.
So somebody broke into Beaver Bush, broke him out of jail.
Yes.
Who?
I'm still working out all the details at the moment.
You know who, right?
I have a pretty good suspicion as to who.
Do you mind sharing that with us if we need to look out for that person?
You don't need to look out for them.
So they're not a threat.
No.
That they broke Joe out.
They thought they were breaking March out.
Oh.
God.
Please tell
They thought
me
they
it's
were
not
breaking-
April.
Yeah,
Please
was
tell
it
me it's not
April?
April.
It's an active investigation. I can't share those details.
Why would she think... okay. All right. Thank you,
You don't
Tessa.
have to say anything, but
On the back?
Hmm?
You want to go on the back?
Yeah. Thanks.
You have me worried.
Well, you have reason to be worried at the moment, and that's why I need to talk to you. So, somebody that I've been investigating that hurt some people around me, actually, I'm sorry, you know about all this already.
Oh, the
Joe?
guy who hurt. I didn't know his name, but is this the guy who hurt Bryce and Cleo?
Yeah.
Okay.
He broke out of custody. And I don't know what his intentions are. I don't know what he knows. He does not know about you. But he knows about me. And there is a valid concern that I have that he might try to find out where I live.
Oh.
So I'm gonna be laying low for a couple of days. And I think that it would be best if you stay somewhere I don't know if you have someone that you might be able to stay with for a couple of days.
I can find someone.
I don't know what he's capable of. I don't know what he's gonna do. I think he'll probably, if anything, go after certain people. But in an abundance of caution, I think that it would just be wise for a couple of days. At least until I sort out what's going on.
Okay.
I don't think the house is safe right now, is all I'm saying. Hey,
I know I look like a used car salesman. Oh, hey.
it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Good to see you, T-Mama. Good to see you.
So what's going on?
Just, there's a lot going on. There's always stuff fucking going on. But when is there not stuff going on?
Yeah?
I wanted to talk to you about something the other day. Something that's kind of been on my mind that's kind of stuck with me. And it's something that you said. And it was when before Joe was arrested. And I was with a group of people. And they were all set on killing him. And I was the only person that said we should call the cops. We should call Tessa. Tessa will know what to do. Tessa will handle this better than us. If any of us do this, it's just gonna look like we killed him. It's a lose-lose situation for us. And I called you, and you essentially told me over the phone that it was okay to kill him. And I'm gonna be honest, Tessa, I was not expecting that answer in the slightest. Like, in any way, shape, or form. And, it's kind of fucked with me, if I'm being honest. I mean, if Tessa Lamb herself is telling me, take matters into your own hands, and I mean, what does the city become? I don't mean to have it come off as guilt trippy or whatever, but I mean, I just, as of lately, I've noticed that everyone's on this fucking dark, violent path, and I mean, even you,
you're right.
Tessa.
You're right. I know I shouldn't have said that.
But you did.
But I guess it's because that's what I was feeling at that moment.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. We've given the PD 3 different chances with the Joe thing, and each single time they fucked it up. So I mean, some of you guys aren't wrong. I mean, I know that all PD is not bad, and I know that, they all have their different ways of doing stuff, and some are corrupt and some aren't. But it's just like, what if you're right,
I try really hard to deal with things the way that I'm supposed to. And not insinuate that you or Cleo or anyone should ever do that kind of thing. But When I called your phone and it went to voicemail, do you know how that made me feel?
I'm sure it was awful. I mean, I would have had a similar reaction, Tessa.
You said it yourself. The PD has had so many chances to deal with what's going on, but we can't. We can't fix it every time. And I can only feel so helpless for so long. And I'm sorry that it bothered you. I did things the way I was supposed to, and it blew up in my face.
blew up in your face because other people didn't do their fucking job. You did everything.
Exactly.
You're not a bad cop or a bad person, Tessa. If everyone did things that the way that you wanted to do it or your mindset, the city would probably be a lot different. Like I said, it's not your fault, and I'm sure it would have had a different outcome if you did everything that you did. And what happened happened, and we can't dwell on the past. We just got to move forward.
I'm a product of what this city does to people. And I see it all the time. It's happened to Kiki. I mean, you've changed. Yep, I'm down in the motor pool. Molten would be a good one to help me.
Yeah.
I don't do this stuff too often, so it's...
Oh, he's done lots of raids. Lots
Yeah.
of them.
Have you been on raids before?
I've been once. And that was,
Okay.
I think, 2 months ago.
This will be a decent experience, I suppose.
Yeah.
It should be pretty low-key. Usually you
Oh.
want to go with a pretty big show of force. If it's something that you think people are going to be, like,
Who shit you
contesting,
pushing in, Tessa?
I guess. Huh?
Who you pushing in, Tessa?
It's an individual named Joe Goldberg. I'm not really looking
Joe.
for anything in specific. It's more so a sweep of the property to make sure that no one is inside, and there's no dead bodies.
Okay, so it's
Okay.
we're not tossing it out. It's just a sweep and clear type deal.
Mm-hmm. I took about a week off, and so I'm a little out of the loop.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
well,
sorry, Jeff.
Nah.
all right. Well, yeah, we'll wrap this up. I guess if Julio's been handling it.
Yep.
All right.
And then
come.
everyone else has been kind of holding it down for me too. A lot of
That's good.
assistance from other officers and departments.
Okay. So
Alright.
yeah, just have your gun ready.
Oh,
Well, my apartment's gonna be clear. I'm coming in to back you up.
All right.
anyone inside, you better make yourself known.
All right, we're not sweeping it, but just so you know, if you've locked it down properly, you should be able to look into this as if it was your own.
So I did actually get a search warrant to look inside the storage to check for an ID as well as potentially remains of an individual.
Okay. Well then, yeah. So you should just be able to open it up then and see what's inside. If you are taking anything, I
empty.
recommend. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. So are we done here then?
Yes.
Where's the next property?
The next one's in Harmony. Like up here?
Yeah, to the left here, in here. All right, so it'll be the second last building and the door on the left.
Yeah, so it's clear. I already checked the stash, but this is, I think, the most concerning thing for whatever you're looking into right here. And this, I guess.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and look in.
Yep.
It's empty.
Are these the only 2 properties on the record?
Yeah.
In a car too, I guess, maybe feasible and stuff. But I mean, I think regardless, I would take pictures of
yes, I'm going
all
to.
this.
Oh no! God, no! 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 Get away from me! Oh God, no! Dated yesterday. Hello, you. If you're reading this, know that you have lost. Sure, you found my place, and I was almost done with my new project, but it seems I won't be able to complete it now since you're here. I can always build another. I'm used to fresh starts at this rate. At first I wasn't too much of a fan of you, but you grew on me. The way you talked about the utility of enclosures intrigued me. Maybe you and I are more alike than you think. We do what's best for others. Cages are to protect the weak. You know what's best for the animals, much like how I know what's best for those I put in my cage. You do the same with animals, and I'd argue you also do it with humans as well when you put them behind bars. We are trying to save them, trying to prevent any further dangers they might inflict on themselves and others. We are the same. I feel like if anyone would understand, you would. Maybe one day it'll all make sense to you. I never intended on hurting anyone. In fact, you could even talk to Cleo. Bryce and Cleo shot at me first. She told me she was being hunted, and I offered to help her be safe. I put her in the cage to protect her, and she betrayed me. I never once laid a finger on her. I tried countless times to explain where I was coming from. They escalated the situation to make it way worse than what it was. Like I'm sure some interactions with you and criminals go. And I'm sure your animals would much rather be out of their cages too. I even brought the man hunting her and responsible for her turmoil, and you know what she did? I put him in the cage and she let him out. I'm sure she would tell you who. Quite an elite figure that I'm sure would interest you. Wait. He even helped me prevent you guys from finding March at Humane. What? Nevertheless, she threatened my future. I just wanted to be happy and she took that from me. Brought bullets into a civil dispute. So I went to defend myself from any future problems. Shooting her and Bryce was the price for their actions. I hope you'll be able to look past these grievances and see that I was countering the injustices bestowed upon me. Thanks for giving me those 6 days. You helped me out so much. Really showed the soft side to you that I've only witnessed from afar. Beyond the aura of intimidation is a sweet and gentle soul. Tomorrow night, I'll finish what I started. All those loose ends must be dealt with. Does that include you? Oh, and make sure to wave and smile at the camera in the cage for me. I'd love to see your face one last time. Joe Goldberg. I think your dad did a bad thing. Well, I guess he did a lot of things that were kind of bad. I think he has somebody, but he's in jail right now, so I need to know what happened to that person he's got. You didn't need him, did you? Okay, alright, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to imply. I just, gotta check.